It's amazing.
I should use it as an alarm. It's so loud.
So much. Okay. I think are we okay. So okay, I guess we're starting.
Yeah.
We're such babies.
Finally starting. So our adventure is going to begin with a party, like old times, getting a message from Prince Caleb.
He's not a prince anymore.
No, he's not. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, character development.
He is now just kind of. Oh, he does have a title. He's now technically an ambassador. Caleb is working as an ambassador for Timshul and the Atudon crew, around the world. So he is sending out a message to the party. Finley, who is now the captain of the Royal Guard, however, has to stay because it is training weekend.
Oh,
Makes sense.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Andre is very sad.
Yeah, poor Andre. But the rest of the party is at their new building. They have a new little meeting place for the Night Council, which is their party group, basically. And it's this kind of circular building, very, like... For some reason, I get very big, like, that building in the prequels trilogy from Star Wars. Very more fantasy than sci-fi. Just big circle kind of deal, you know?
Circle.
Round.
We all have one brain cell this morning, I see.
Hey, at least he didn't say rounds around the round town.
Oh my god.
Listen.
Okay, guys.
I bully myself. It's fine.
Anyway. So, you guys are entering this building. You've been in here a few times before. It's not brand new to the party. So this is kind of your base of operations. And in your main meeting room, there's Caleb just sitting there looking through some stuff, and he looks more stressed than you've seen him in a while, but less stressed than he looks normally.
Okay.
That makes sense.
He's very clearly intent on looking into whatever he is. He's like flipping through books, putting one down and then grabbing another, flipping through it, seeing something, putting it down, grabbing another. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where you see him. Like, I don't think he even notices you come in. He's just freaking whatever.
Can Sari give him a hug and be like, hi?
Oh, yes. Yes, she can.
Sari runs up to him and just, like, gives him a hug from behind and goes, hi, what you doing? You look kind of stressed. Are you okay?
He, like, kind of shakes for a second and goes, oh, hey, sis. Oh, you guys made it. Oh, man, I'm not used to...
You good?
Yeah, I'm not used to doing, like, adventure work. We did
take a break.
We did, a really good one.
It was a nice vacation.
For sure.
It was boring.
Rowan, Andre, Galdrea, Jitter, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, so as much as I want to catch up with you guys, we can do that on the way. How do you guys feel about a little mountain expedition?
Sounds interesting.
I felt nice.
We've done that before.
We've been to this mountain before, but we've never gone inside it, really.
Wait, what
Oh,
is this?
Inside.
okay.
We're going in a mountain.
Mm-hmm. The mountain, the Ice Cap Mount. It is, and Caleb, like, pulls out a book and shows them this big, like, almost all entirely icy mountain. And he just goes, The Ice Mount is one of the oldest formations here in Etudon, and it's where our snow spirit friend Delilah lives.
Oh, so we're going to visit Delilah? Kind of?
Kind of. When she sent me a message through magic and said that she's been feeling another presence in the mountain. That's not just her form. And so she wanted us to investigate, but that means going deeper into the mountain.
That's a little terrifying to think about.
Do we have any
We've
idea
done
what...
scarier things.
True, but do we have any idea what this thing might be?
That's what I've been actually looking into. And he just like grabs a big, like comedically oversized book and drops it on his head. All the history of Etudon in one volume. Why did my father do this?
Oh no.
Well, I guess
Wow,
that's one
that's
thing
a-
we can thank him for.
That's a really big book.
See, usually when books are this big, they split them into volumes, not my father.
Is it
I
at
mean,
least
I
like
suppose
tabbed or
it's-
something?
What did you say? What's up now?
Is it at least tabbed or something?
Of course not.
Oh gods.
Is there
suppose
chapter
it's-
titles?
There are chapter titles and there are pictures. What were you saying, Andre?
I suppose it's nice to have all the information in one place, I guess.
I
Is
guess.
he a reliable narrator, though? Your dad was kind of evil.
Oh, he didn't write it. He just stole it.
Okay.
He
Oh,
stole it.
that's comforting. Where did he steal
Okay.
it from?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Also comforting.
My father's corruption goes far beyond me. And so he just like opens the
Oh,
book.
Caleb. Rowan will give him like a little like it's okay pat.
That said, he just flips it open and just spins it around and just shows them like more about the mountain. It just goes, the only history that really happened to the Ice Mount before Delilah is one of the old lords of Timshul used it to mine out resources. It was back when the town was very new, like before my time. Back when it was a human settlement, actually. And he just like shows you guys this and he goes, the Lord himself wasn't that great by all accounts. Because it's clear that in the margins my father said that he was doing a great job, which is like ease for we shouldn't think he's doing.
Yeah, probably not.
That said, apparently he would bring in groups of Ganassi, and they would mine out the mountain due to their innate magical abilities with the elements. But one day, there was a supposed cave-in, and no one saw the mining crew ever again.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't
they're-
know if I like that.
So they're either alive in there, or they're not alive.
Right. We're either dealing with a rescue op or ghosts. And
Well, I mean, we do know a lot of ghosts.
we do, and we've actually managed to be friends with a couple. You know what? Important.
I mean, it's a little bit important to the plot.
It's at least reassuring.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've dealt with ghosts.
Sorry,
I mean,
breaking the
Finley's
fourth
part
wall.
ghost. Galdrea is... She kind of like looks at Galdrea. Sort of ghost.
I'm
From
not
Ghost
at all a
realm?
ghost, but thank you.
Ghost realm. Shadow
Sh-
Raven.
Shadowfell,
Yeah.
yes.
The place of ghosts.
Sure,
Place
sure.
of, the place of the dead? Kinda?
Closer. It's a arbitrary thing. It doesn't matter. We're not in the Shadowfell. I can
Yeah, that's true.
try my best.
Yeah. Point being, we know ghosts, we know liches, we know clones. So we can probably deal with anything except for skeletons. I don't think we've ever fought skeletons before.
Sorry. I have
feel like they
something to
wouldn't
tell
be very
you.
hard to kill.
What?
You have a skeleton inside of your body.
She looks down and screams.
No, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I apologize.
Okay. This is a weird day. Caleb, do you want to continue with your exposition?
I was just gonna say that we should head to the mountain, and that maybe we could bring our sleds, because we might be able to sled in to some of the earlier corridors. Reduce our time in the mountain by a good margin.
We're gonna go sledding?
Heck yeah.
What's a sled? They don't have sleds in the Shadowfell. What is that?
It's like
Jitter gasps.
it's a sled?
It's like
Will someone smarter than me explain this?
it's like a thing made out of wood that it's kind of like
It's like a means of travel, but it's also fun.
yes, but it's like it's usually made out of wood and it's kind of flat, but there's a part on the top that you can grip onto. Or sometimes they're more like they have a little bit more structure than that. That would be like a very simple sled.
Let's give Gal a sled, and then she can learn through experience.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have to get over there before dark. I would love to not spend 15 minutes talking about pancakes.
God.
I have no idea what you mean by that.
Uh-huh. And I'm gonna do a scene cut.
Okay.
Fun.
And so you guys are entering the mountain, and you guys know the main entrance because you've spoken with Delilah before. There's like a means in that's a little bit higher up that requires a little bit of climbing, but it's not so bad. So I'm gonna say that you guys, after a little bit, maybe a half hour that you know of just climbing and probably trying to explain more about what a sled is to Galdrea, you guys end up in that main hub, if you will, that main bit, the one like carved out room made by Delilah. And there she is, and she is this almost phantasm spirit covered in like white garments with these beautiful like white markings on her face, and she just looks very motherly and is like this phantasm in the room that just kind of look, as soon as you walk in, the cold of the mountain just fades into warmth, and she's kind of just sitting there and smiling at you guys, and doesn't really wave, but just kind of like acknowledges your presence with a nod.
Hey there, Delilah.
I get in there and I'm just like, curse my tiny legs.
We could have carried
Now
you.
it's nice and warm. Okay. Oh, hey, Delilah.
She kind of smiles a bit and gestures to Calum, who goes, "Wait, do you want me to?" Oh, right. Delilah's still reforming her power. She gave a lot of it up during our final fight all that time ago against the dragon. So while she's managed to regain her physical form, her telepathy is still on the fritz. So, I'll do my best to interpret for her. Basically, all she knows is that there's a presence deeper in the mountain. She's not sure if it's all the way at the bottom or if it's just deeper in general, but she knows that if we were to go in there, she could track us up to a point and provide some help up to a point. There's a certain level at which her magic can't reach, but that would be very deep. So she's hoping that wouldn't be the case. But for most of it, we'll be having some help from her in terms of dealing with some of the more tight corridors and other things like that.
Okay.
All right then.
Like fun?
Jitter just kind of looks at Galdrea and just goes like, "Okay, so when you sled, you can either sit down or stand up, depends on the sled, depends how you're feeling, and then you push off and you just let gravity do the rest. It's so much fun."
So, are you deliberately falling down a slope?
Basically.
You're falling with style.
Sort of. You have you let yourself fall, sort of, but there's the sled itself provides something for you to, slide down on, so you're not just tumbling down head over heels.
Is this
Kind
one of those
sit
things?
on the sled, you hold the rope, and then you lean forward, and the sled starts going, and you just enjoy the ride. It's like a cart. It's like a cart without wheels, like a sleigh,
I still
but
don't
without
know
the
what that
runners.
is.
My favorite
Jenner,
episode
this is
of
one
the
of the things.
Crosswalkers is the one where they talked about sleds for a long time.
Jenner, is this one of those things I'm going to have to just try to understand?
Yes, absolutely.
So much fun. You're gonna love it.
All right.
And I think Caleb just goes like, okay, I can't believe we're doing this. I can't believe this is what we're doing today. I was going to meet Anna for coffee, but here we are. And he just,
This is fun. This is more fun than coffee. Coffee's gross.
I would love some coffee right now. I'm as long as I've lived in Timshul, I'm still not used to the cold, and I still don't like it.
you just see like Delilah hear that. You hear Delilah hear that and just like rub her chin with her fingers and just like gets like a bit of like a glint in her eyes and like points at Andre and then does like a pantomime of like putting her fists up to fight and then points at her again and then does like an image like a pantomime of the sun.
You need to fight the sun.
Caelim's going like, I think she's saying if you do this, then she can try and make things warmer.
Oh,
Because she
I
has
thought-
some weather manipulation. I think she could maybe keep this a bit if we help her out here.
Okay, I thought that she was telling me to fight her for saying I didn't like the cold because snow spirit and all. Okay, I like that much better.
I thought she was telling you to fight the sun.
Yes, sorry.
I don't know.
I mean, if anyone could, it'd be Andre.
Oh, thank you, sorry.
I did that in Nico's voice.
He's like, okay, this is fun, but let's get sledding. And he like is the first one to go down. And there's like a couple seconds of quiet, and then you just hear screaming.
100%.
Andre's next.
What is the marching order of this toboggan ride?
Caleb, Andre, Sari's getting a running start, so if someone goes before her, she will bump into them.
Does Rowan have Coco with her or no?
Do you want her to have Coco with her?
Yes, I want to actually use Coco this time because I always bring her with me and I don't use her, so I'm gonna do it this time.
For those who don't know, Coco is a guard drake, a purple guard drake, because I don't know, I have fun.
Yeah.
We all get pets.
We all have pets, and it's because I love you. So, instead of the sled, Rowan has Coco.
Just scurrying
down.
Well,
no. Coco is pulling the sled.
Oh, that's adorable. Okay, so cute.
Rowan's not large enough to get a lot of like traction, so
she just like moves 5 feet and then just has to kind of scoot.
Yeah.
Right on Coco on top of a sled.
Oh my god! Wait, I did actually
bobsled.
Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Rowan doesn't have a sled. I think didn't I make Coco a mount that I could have?
You did take the mount 7 feet, and I did allow you to make Coco the guard drake your mount because you are a halfling. So
okay. I see. I feel like Rowan would just use the sled because that's more practical, but her just riding Coco is funnier. So I'm torn. I don't know what she should do.
The sled, but you fall off, and Coco comes in for the save, and now you're riding Coco. There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
And I think the last two down are Gal and Jitter, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Jitter just kind of takes a second and goes like, "Do you want me to ride on your sled? Would that help? Just knowing that I'm there."
Can two people ride on a sled?
depends on how big the sled is, but if you give me 2 seconds and some plywood, and you just see like a little twister show up.
Oh God.
I love him so much.
Bigger, and he goes, "I'll fix."
Where did you get that from?
Exactly.
He's Jitter. Don't question him.
He's
Jitter
got a
just
really
summoned
big bag of
plywood.
holding.
He has a bag of holding that has his tools and just about anything he'd need.
That's great.
Jitter is fucking Jitter is my take on just like the bullshit technology of the Phineas and Ferb show. So that
See, I thought you were about to say that Jitter's bag of holding is your take on Dora's backpack.
I hate that. But okay.
Nope.
It has whatever you need.
Fucking Gal's just she just takes the plunge, and as soon as the sled starts moving, she is just screaming.
Oh.
And so I want you guys to do your first roll 43 minutes into this. You guys will be, I guess, just acrobatics or athletics, whatever you feel.
Acrobatics, please.
Okay.
Hey B.
Yeah.
As a swashbuckler, I have a feature where I can use a bonus action to give myself advantage on any acrobatics or athletics check. Can I give myself advantage on this?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Just as you're sliding down, you just get this like piratey glint, and you're just like, it's a vessel. I can control this.
Oh,
Right.
that was really good. I got a 19.
Nice.
Andre luck, don't fail me now. That is a 16 plus 9.
Yeah.
So
Andre's just amazing.
26.
Nice.
I rolled a 29.
Hell
Good.
yeah.
I have a plus
15 here.
15.
Jesus Christ.
15? Jesus Christ.
You have a plus 15?
Plus
Holy shit.
15.
Jesus.
Wow.
Sorry.
Sorry is OP as heck.
It makes sense though. She does cartwheel everywhere.
She does.
Everywhere. And she's very proficient in acrobatics. And she has expertise in it.
That makes
She's
sense.
got 15.
I guess
Yeah.
we should actually take this second to say what everyone's classes are, because
Monk Bard.
Monk
Was
Bard.
Monk? No, is Bard. Why not both?
Sorry, is a Monk Bard.
Mock bard.
Rowan is a
Clement-
druid.
Rowan's a druid. Clem and Jitter are just wizards. No, sorry. Clem is Clem is a wizard rogue. Caelim's a wizard rogue.
Caleb.
Clem is what we call Calum sometimes as
It's
a joke.
just joking shorthand.
No,
Yeah.
none of the
Yeah.
characters have ever called him Clem, and that needs to change.
God, it's gonna be sorry. It has to be. Oh, Andre is a.
I would laugh if he was just like, don't call me that.
Andre is a rogue fighter. Yeah, rogue Eldritch Knight, multi-class. Yes.
And Galdrea is a swashbuckler rogue.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rogues in here. I never realized that.
We have a
Damn,
lot
okay.
We've got a lot of sneaky boys.
Sneaky boys.
Now, I guess I should make clear. Andre is like primary rogue, secondary fighter. Caleb is primary wizard, secondary rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 or 3 levels of rogue, and everyone's about level 15 for this one shot. So,
Yes.
so you guys slide down, and I can't put pictures, so that's fine. But if you know what a moulin is in a glacier,
Mhm.
I
it's
don't.
big
So-
rock that can. It's just this big cut in an ice sheet. It looks like something out of an amusement park for like a toboggan slide thing.
Cool.
It looks, but it's so intimidating. It's so cool. I love nature. And
Oh,
so as you guys slide down this thing, you're hearing rushing water. You guys have those acrobatics and athletics checks are really good though. So you guys manage to stay on them fairly consistently. You guys are hearing this rushing water. You're feeling like splashes on occasion. This ice ride is turning part water ride, and you don't know how to feel.
Oh no.
And
I'm
And as you guys are going down, Galdrea, you're in the back, right?
I'm way in the back, yeah.
I need you to make me a perception check.
Okay. Please be good. Nat 20, baby.
You,
We
I've
You
been
hear-
fucking on a roll lately. Jesus.
that's awesome. You hear like this grumble
Oh no.
from behind you. Not very directly behind you, but like far off, as if it, like, but you just hear it like pass through, just this low rumbling sound.
Does it sound like a thing, or does it sound like something's going to collapse and kill us all?
It sounds like it is moving from place to place. There's like a low grunt as these like massive steps hit, and as these steps go around, you just hear this rumble.
Jitter?
Yes.
I hear something behind us.
Well, that's not good.
It
And-
sounds large?
He just kind of like puts his goggles down and starts looking. And I'm gonna roll for Jitter. He got a crit!
Nice!
Nice.
So be thankful that DM roll was on a helpful NPC.
Hell yeah.
So Jitter just goes, "Oh, I see some. It looks like, huh?"
What are you seeing?
Caldrea, remember how
Yes.
Caleb said that there were like could be like things in the ice?
Yes.
I think I know what he means now.
Okay, could you just tell me, please?
Oh, right. Think like a golem. You know your elementals? Think that, but icy.
Oh god.
Oh.
You should
And
pass
it
the word up
looks like...
back.
And as you tell that, then Jitter just kind of like flies over in front of everyone to let them know. Again, I sent it to you guys in private. This thing starts like using its body as its own sled. It is this
Like a
big
penguin.
golem made entirely of ice, like icicles and stalagmites, with these like white, almost like ivory horns with it.
Oh,
And it's just like
Ooh.
on its belly sliding behind you guys, and you hear the scraping of its claws up against the ice floe.
It's a slip and slide!
And Caleb just turns around and goes, "Oh, what the
Language.
Always something. Why can't we all... Thank you, sorry, by the way. Why can't we just have, like, a nice adventure where, like, things don't try to kill us?
We've only been in here for like 10 minutes.
Caleb just goes
Why
like,
can't we do anything nice?
Jitter just
It's-
kind of sees it and just goes, "Hey, it's slowing down. Like, really slowing down.
Is that a good thing?
I think it means that it's stuck."
Oh.
Oh.
And Jitter just like watches as the thing tries to like pull itself forward, but it's
Oh,
made
no.
of ice and it's scraping on ice and it's really unproductive. And this,
No.
and this intimidation tactic has kind of backfired severely. And
Amazing.
so Jitter just kind of like tells everyone that, and then just like pulls down on his eye and sticks his tongue out at the thing. And it's just like inching forward.
Should we try and attack it, or should we just keep going?
I think the better option is just, like, speed up, if possible.
You guys are going way fast. Like you're starting to not see this thing in your rear anymore.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's just leave it, and maybe they'll forget about us.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
there's
it's so
nothing.
heavy that this whole ice flow will break. Oh, I get it now.
You get what? You get what?
Jitter.
It's a very heavy giant ice thing on a small flue of ice. I don't think it was trying to catch us. I think it was trying to, and you just hear snapping sounds.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Up.
Well, fuck.
Can
And-
any of the mages do anything about this?
I can mend, but can you mend ice?
Oh,
Just, like,
wait.
touching ice over and over again, just tap.
Wait, I might have something.
What do you got?
Oh, okay. I have mold earth, and I also have shape water. Ice is technically just water, but frozen. Could I do something with shape water?
Are you just like repacking the ice as you're going behind you?
Maybe yes.
That's
If that can
hilarious. I love it. It's creative as hell. Yes.
if that can like save our asses in this situation, then yes, I'm doing that.
You're like repacking on ice as it's starting to crumble. You're just like, nope, putting it on top. Nope, putting it on top. Nope.
Yeah. As it's falling away, I'm like replace. Yeah.
Thank you, Rowan, for being useful and not scaring me.
She gives her a thumbs up.
Jitter just turns to Galdra. You got to admit, until it was an actual threat, it was kind of funny.
It was pretty entertaining. Yeah.
And you guys finally make it to the end of this flue, and because it's kind of shattered, it reaches like a point, and then there's a bit of a drop, and Jitter's just like, ooh, it's like a roller coaster, but worse.
What's a roller coaster?
I have the blueprints for it back home. I'll show you later. It's gonna be great.
Is it like a train?
Kind of. Think a train, but more fun.
Like go over this big jump.
And I guess roll acrobatics one more time for that superhero landing.
Oh
Oh,
no.
yes, please. That's a 30.
Holy crap.
Oh,
All right,
I rolled
hold on.
garbage.
Thank you, sorry, Dice. You're very blessed.
13.
It's not bad.
Oh no, I got a 7.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on. So I rolled a 2, but
Oh, no.
I have this thing, reliable talent. When you make an ability check that lets
Of
you
course
add
you do.
Yeah, baby.
you can treat D20 rolls 9 and below as a 10. So that is a 19 still.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Since I rolled a 30, can I catch Rowan? I
Yes.
want to do like a really cool, she does 3 flips in the air and lands perfectly and then catches Rowan.
Wow.
Can I do that?
Yes, you have a 30. You are the god of this world. Absolutely.
Your job, but okay.
And Jitter rolled an 18, so he kind of like used his wings to just land safely on his toe. And
Nice.
just as like a little like hands up in the air, ta-da. Jitter is baby.
Rowan's just like, oh, hi, sorry.
And
I
meanwhile,
caught you. You
and
fell from the
Caleb-
sky.
and Caleb just face first.
No.
Oops.
I hate this mountain.
She just like pats his shoulder. There.
That's really funny in my head. Sorry, catch Rowan, and then right next to her.
Like a long dart.
Oh, that's great.
His nose is the dart.
Oh no.
Oh.
He's my boy. I can make fun of him.
You can make fun of his really pointy nose.
He's very pointy.
You just see him like stick out of the ice for a second. His tail's like waving around. He just like grabs some ice and just tries to make it into like a makeshift white flag. He waves with his tail.
Oh.
And just pulls himself out and just says, "Okay, ow."
Do you need to be healed?
Did you break your nose? We didn't even fight anything yet. Except for gravity.
We fought gravity.
We fought gravity and lost.
Gravity and I won.
Well, some of us lost.
If his nose is like bleeding a little bit, Rowan will heal him.
Oh, and you just see as this ice stuff falls, you just see that golem creature thing just fall with it and just fall deep and deeper and deeper into the mountain, and then you just hear and you see one of those horns just fly up all the way and then just fall back down.
Well, there that goes.
What the hell is that?
Do we want to know?
We just keep walking.
He's like crossing encounter after encounter as this list is. We're like, there's nothing there.
Yeah, we're just, yep.
So there are some tight spaces, but you just like feel a winter breeze, and this like really tight corridor starts shifting and pulling out and stretching for you guys. And Caleb goes, "See, Delilah's got us covered."
Nice.
The only way forward was like maybe Rowan could squeeze through, but now everyone can squeeze through.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Nice.
Thank you, Delilah.
The little snow wind just makes like a little thumbs up out of snow, and then. So as you guys go forward, who do you want in front?
Andre will take point if no one else does.
Yeah, Sari's gonna kind of hang back. She's looking around a little bit.
Galdrea would like to be towards the front.
Okay.
Maybe right behind Andre.
Okay. Jitter's flying above Andre and Galdrea. For those unaware, Variel are winged elves, so Jitter's got cool little wings. And Rowan, are you like in the back or front?
I think that Rowan's like towards the back or maybe a little bit in the middle.
Okay, Caleb's gonna take the furthest rear point because ow, and also light. So he's using his staff to just be the light and behind everyone so they can kind of see, you know?
Nice.
And so as you guys are doing that, you come across what seems like an abandoned camp.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
This abandoned campsite. There looks like there is a tent that was just whittled away by time, and there's like where a fire was once, but now just the wood is toppled over, and it looks like someone made it out as their home here for quite a while.
Can I make any kind of roll to see about how long this thing has been here?
Investigation would be
Alright.
I also would like to roll.
Bad.
okay. Yeah, go for it, Andre.
I rolled a 12. Not great.
Alright, now let's see.
You just know that whoever is here has been here was here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's 17.
Yeah, you pick up on the same vibe, Andre, except you see like a leftover pack.
She'll walk over to it and pick it up. See what's in it.
As you rifle through it, you see some daggers, some just provisions, you know. But you start to realize this is familiar. These items, you remember them. You remember the dagger especially because you remember giving this dagger to Aster.
No way. Andre like drops the pack, the dagger still in her hand, just like guys?
Yeah.
She shows the dagger to the rest of the party. Her hands are shaking a little bit as she does so.
Oh.
I gave this to Aster a while back.
How while back? Andre, you would know that this was like before you parted ways the first time.
How long ago was that? God, the timeline in my brain is like
The timeline.
Still Pirate Andre?
Yeah, still Pirate Andre, basically.
Okay. Like we're talking before I even came to Timshul. Like when we were still part of the pirate crew.
Caleb sorry.
So you think that maybe this was like his old camp or something? this might have been where he stayed?
I guess so. That's the best conclusion I can come to. It's just
It's
she
definitely
looked
oldly abandoned to be a recent encampment. There's no way Aster came down here after the fact. This had to be old, you know?
yeah. And she just keeps staring at this dagger, it's just it's so strange. Knowing that he lived here for so long. Right under my nose, and I didn't even know.
Caleb just kind of looks at Andre and just goes, well, maybe you could bring some of this back to him. He'd probably want to have it. Because I know when we dealt with Aster in the past, things were not good when he was down here. He had the curse and all that.
She nods solemnly. Yeah, yeah. She just quietly goes about picking up the pack and all the things that might have fallen out of it when she dropped it. And just looking around.
Is there anything else that we can investigate? Because I want to try and see if I can find something else.
What kind of other thing are you looking for?
Just anything else he might have kept in here.
Yeah, you can roll investigation.
Okay. I'm not looking for something to take. I guess I'm just more seeing if there's something else in here. It's a 17 plus 2, so 19.
You see little drawings that Aster drew, and one of them looks like the thing you saw.
Hmm.
With the horns and the ice body. And you see other designs that are similar but equally just weird, you know? And there's also just a drawing of a big crystal.
Ooh, that's interesting. I'm going to take some note of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's really all there is besides just Aster's old stuff and a book that looks like it's a storybook that they had, and the pages are worn, so it might have been the only book they had to read while they were down here.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Andre is so sad. He's knowing that her little brother is he's fine now, but he lived here and he was hurting and he was so nearby and she didn't even know. There's definitely some guilt there.
Oh. Do you know what the book is about?
It's it's Treasure Island.
Oh.
It's Fantasy Treasure Island.
That's cute.
And so, as you guys kind of keep moving ahead, I think, because there's not much here. Galdrea, you weren't really... Actually, Sari wasn't really involved in it either. So Sari and Gal, as you're maybe standing a bit of a ways behind Andre, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You hear just a...
Sorry?
Yeah, do you hear that?
Does that sound like footsteps to you?
I mean, it sounds like someone crunching through the snow towards us.
Galdrea unsheathes Hummingbird. Yeah.
Sari, as you listen closer, because I think Sari specifically spent longer in Timshul, has more ice sound knowledge.
Knowledge.
It sounds a little less like footsteps and more like when an icicle falls and hits the floor. Just a shatter.
It doesn't sound like someone's walking, more like something's falling, like icicles. She kind of picks up a piece of snow from the ground and drops it on the ground, waiting for it to shatter. Like that?
I mean, yeah, but what does that mean? Hey, everybody?
Yeah?
Yeah?
I know I keep pointing out sounds, but,
Sounds
listen.
are important.
You have the best ears of all of us, I think.
We'll see. But listen.
Dragon roar to the eardrum. Caleb adjusts his ear for puts his finger to his ear and for a second.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, the little scars that he has. Oh.
Are you partially deaf?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Do you need fantasy hearing aids?
Maybe in the future. Who knows?
No, Caleb.
Future fantasy hearing aids. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Future fantasy sign language?
You guys just sorry, as you're like on alert, and Galdrea, while you're on alert, you see these things that look like if just a bunch of icicles were compacted into like quote unquote legs and quote unquote arms. They are very small. They're like maybe like
Iceman?
Yeah, tiny little ice people. And they look like they are getting and it looks like what's happening is they're falling, growing, and then walking towards you. Because they actual icicles.
How big are they? When you say tiny, you mean
like
smaller than Giant or bigger than Rowan?
Smaller than Rowan, but not by much.
Oh, they're tiny.
Okay, I'm trying to get a size scale for them in my brain.
They're baby size.
Head without much effort.
They
I
are
could
baby
pick one
sized.
and it would die. Okay. Like football sized?
Maybe a bit bigger. Like I said, like think Rowan's height, but then like maybe a head shorter than Rowan.
So
They're
like 2
kinda
feet?
cute.
Yeah.
They're cute. They're small.
Hold on a
That can't
minute.
be threatening. Look at them. They're adorable.
Maybe
They're so
hold off on
small.
fighting them for a second. If they threaten us, we'll fight them. But for now, let's just watch and see what they do. They don't seem threatening.
They don't have eyes or anything either. It's just like ice compacted. So you just see them like march like through this hallway.
Are they actually marching?
Yes. And Andre blindly steps on where the fire pit was and then just keeps walking. And they just like it's very clear that
He like melts a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's been out for a long time. Never mind.
It's clear there's no like
Yeah.
they don't really sense you. They're just walking by.
Do you want to
if we
follow
moved
them?
one,
I
what
kind of
would
want to
happen?
follow them. I want to
Yeah,
see
I
where
mean,
they're
that'd be
going.
fun. Sorry, just like starts marching in sync with them.
Do we want,
Come on,
Do
come
we-
on, let's follow them.
do we want to be quiet while we do this?
I
Just
don't
in
think they
case
have
they can-
ears
That's fair.
or
But
eyes.
who knows what they're marching to and what that thing will hear.
Well, we'll find out soon. I follow after.
Okay. Galdrea's gonna stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andre's stealthing too.
Peter just looks at everyone like splitting up and just goes, "Go team!" and just flies up.
Oh,
Oh,
Go team.
dirty 20 for stealth.
Oh. What about also hell yeah for that dirty 20.
Let's see. What's 16 plus 13?
29.
29.
That.
Oh,
Nice.
Andre's invincible.
Andre is a god.
Andre and Galdrea.
Stan.
It's
She
almost
can't roll low anymore.
I was gonna say, I rolled
impossible.
a 6. I have a plus 14 to stealth.
so good.
My 15 ain't looking that bad anymore.
I just imagine Galdrea and Andre like look at each other, kind of give a small nod, and then like you just see them slink into shadow, and you can't see them anymore.
We just both fucking
That's
disappear.
terrifying. They're just gone. They just poofed out of existence. I don't even remember their names anymore. That's how good they snuck away.
Caleb,
They're rogues. It's fine.
Caleb just kind of sighs and goes, "Wish I could do that." And you just hear, "That's my."
Oh,
Yes.
And he goes like, "Well, I guess I can't really point them out, but you get my point."
Bless
And
them.
as you guys just follow these little marching ice things, you see that they're like walking.
snowmen.
Yeah, you could call them that. As you're walking towards, as you're
Ice
just following
garden
the
gnomes?
snowmen. As you're following them, you see them like start to reach a point of the mountain, and they have like little icicle arms, you know, very pointed. And you just see one of them stop, hold up like the blade-like arm. All the others like go up in a line around it, and they just start hacking at the wall of this mountain.
Hmm.
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 They don't notice you. They don't notice you yet. Again, they seem to be not very bright, but they're just digging through the mountain.
Can I pick one up?
You can absolutely do that.
Would it give me frostbite or like stick to my hand or something?
You will not know until you try.
Okay, I do it then.
You pick one up, and it just like keeps. It doesn't really feel that cold. It's like if you try to like lift up a popsicle
Okay.
without the stick.
Just grab a popsicle.
Okay. You
And-
like those crazy pop things?
Yeah.
The tube thing?
So like, if you hold it for too long, it might get pretty bad. But for right now, it's not so bad. You can lift it with relative ease, and it like as you're holding it, you notice like the blue clear just start to get like a little murky, and it like looks. It starts to like seemingly look down, and just like start flailing like something's wrong.
Oh! Why are they kind of cute? Why do I kind of want one?
I need one. Sorry, this
And-
guy turns to the other ones and says, it's panicking. Also, I'm naming it Popsicle. And she sets it down.
Oh,
As Popsicle flails, it looks at you, sorry, and like tilts its non-existent head, and then like marches right next to you and just like stands at attention at your side.
Oh my god, sorry.
oh.
Others, however,
I think it likes you.
Caleb? Caleb, what? She just like motions at it like, it's imprinted on me like a baby duck.
the others, however, turn at Sari seeing this, like lift up their little blade arms and then clink them together, and then look at each other, look at Sari, look at each other, look at Sari, and like start backing as if like we don't want no trouble. We don't want no trouble.
Aw.
Can she pick up a few more?
You could try, but if you start making movement, they will start dashing into the hole they made in the mountain.
Oh.
Okay.
Like their little blade arms are up and they're swinging them.
Really scared of her?
I mean,
They're-
yeah, think about how huge Sari is in comparison to these things.
It's true, they're baby size.
Babies.
Oh no.
And as they're running, you get the sense that they're maybe running to something. They like were digging a hole for a reason. And one of them like cracks a hole in its like blade arm and then like lets the ice swings its arm around and starts making noise like a whooshing sound through the hole as if it's trying to cause some sort of alert, you know?
Oh.
Oh.
Cute.
Hey B.
Yeah.
Can I try to use the Star Touched thing where I can ask where I have to roll a percentile, like that thing?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So,
All right.
Galdrea, as you're doing this, you're like, once Shadowfell tattoos glow and map out like constellations on the side of your face, and it glows a bit, and you can roll percentile dice.
I rolled a 14.
So amazing. Oh my god.
Holy
Um,
shit!
It worked. It was kind of like divine intervention where it has to be rolling under your level on a percentile dice. So holy shit, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
You kind of trance out for a second, and you just feel yourself kind of become one with the cosmos, and you can ask a question.
Ooh. That's cool.
What else dwells in this mountain?
And you just hear a voice reply to you with, "Oh, that's a long and sordid story. You're on the right track. These creatures are made from a force deeper within, the force that your snow spirit friend found. These little ones, however, they're scouts, and they've just alerted one of their leaders to your presence."
Oh god. Fuck. Okay.
And as you trance out, the little ones keep like marching and running and making that noise, and you hear them start making like little trumpety sounds, like
Oh no.
Oh gosh, they're so cute.
So cute. Ah.
And as they all just kind of like make it to a clearing, one of them like puts their little arms together, hoists itself up, and then makes one big like horn blast sound.
This is so cute.
While this is happening, Galdrea relays that information to everybody else.
Okay.
So what you're saying is I really shouldn't have picked up Popsicle.
You should not have picked up Popsicle, but it's fine.
Is Popsicle still standing by me?
Yes, Popsicle is standing by you, and you're noticing Popsicle's color start getting a bit more purple.
Well, this is interesting. It's turning purple.
Purple ice.
Is it grape flavored?
Do not,
Please do not
lick
experiment
it.
with that.
That's amazing.
Sorry, just slowly inching closer, like trying to lick it.
Do not.
Do not.
You're not my mom.
You're not my dad.
You're not one of my 3 moms.
Andre just
Sorry,
face
please.
palms.
I already used a spell slot on Caleb to heal his broken nose. Please don't.
And
You
that,
realize I have my own spells, Rowan.
and that is when lurking up to greet them is this much bigger ice out thing, kind of like the elemental you saw before, except no ivory horns. It's this big icy body making this hulking mass with these curved icicles creaming up to the top, except there's a gap in its head where a sprout, like this vine, is growing from, and these long claw-like ice. It's like it's a big icicle elemental with this big like sapling in the center. And it like looks at all of you.
That's really, really cool. And I do, out of character B, I want to ask, is that like a callback to when we were on this mountain and I cast the grasping vine spell, or is this like a different sapling that's growing out of this ice?
It's a different sapling. It's like in the center of this ice. It is like the ice is around the plant and it's not touching the plant. It's designed where the plant is almost preserved around the ice. And
that's so cool.
The plant rustles.
Ooh.
And as it rustles just a little bit, the arms lift up. Roll initiative!
Yay!
I want to imagine that Sorry like quickly licks Popsicle and then turns around to fight.
Okay, do I have to roll stealth so that she can lick the popsicle before she rolls initiative?
Yeah, do it!
I cannot believe you're doing it, but you can do that.
Hey B, you're my friend. You know me.
True.
That's a 22.
I rolled a 26.
Okay. Sorry, Lem.
Nim.
And it doesn't
That was a
taste
20. That was a 22 to lick the popsicle in stealth.
You
I
need
still have to roll initiative.
Yeah. Galdrea got 26.
Andre got 17.
I got 14.
Okay. Rowan?
I got 12.
Okay. Jitter just kind of goes like, I'll be supporting you guys how I can, but you'll see. And Caleb just goes, I'm going to be dealing with the little ones. I'll try and get them away from here before they alert another. And he just starts running back into the cave. He's like, come and get me, you big dummy!
Hey, unite the Popsicles brothers!
Oh my god! And he like casts a firebolt spell and hits like farther into the cave, and all the little ones see that and just
No!
So, you guys are left with this big thing. Galdrea, you're first. And for size scale, I'm gonna say it's like a bit taller than you.
Okay.
Oh, it's not that big.
No, it has to fit in this mountain.
Oh, I thought it was like huge. Okay.
Yeah, she's got Hummingbird on, we'll say, fire.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just gonna...
For those who don't know, Hummingbird is Galdrea's sword, which can switch between elements.
It's so cool. Yeah, she's just gonna run right up to it and just start wailing on it, I guess.
Alright.
Alright.
This might have been a mistake.
First attack is 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just gonna roll my second attack, my offhand, preemptively. That's a 24.
Both
which
hit.
I assume also hits. Alright, sorry. This Galdrea does a lot of damage, so sometimes it's really kind of a pain to calculate.
It's okay.
Okay, she doesn't get anything from Ring of Sarsworn. She's not gonna use a Star Touch thing, so it's just sneak plus 1d8 plus 1d6. Alright, I'm rolling fire damage first.
Okay.
Which is a d6.
It's almost like
that's 6.
Okay.
And I'm rolling my sneak. That's cocked. Cool. That's 10, 16, 22, 25, 29, 32, 36 sneak attack damage.
That's really good.
I'm not done yet.
Oh my god.
For the rapier. That's 5 piercing damage for the rapier, and then plus 6.
Okay.
So that's 36 plus 11 plus 6, which I have a hunch might be doubled. So yeah. And that's her first attack.
What gave it away? The ice body or the plant inside?
Let me do her second attack real quick.
Oh my god.
That's
Jesus
10,
Christ.
She's intimidating as
10
heck.
piercing damage and 3 fire damage.
Okay.
Sweet Jesus. I feel like this might be a Holloway situation where we get through one round of combat and it's over.
Galdrea is built to do damage, guys.
Gal just kills it immediately. We don't have to do anything.
You do not kill it, but with those 2 slices through its icy abdomen, ice and water are like kind of starting to careen out.
Hell yeah.
And you see inside of it are vines.
Oof. Okay. Oh, and because she's a swashbuckler, does she have any movement left?
Yeah, I'd say so. The thing like appeared right in front of them, trying to like intimidate by lifting its arm up to be all scary. So you were like right in the way.
Yeah, and she's just gonna run out of its range. Because she's a swashbuckler and she hit it, it doesn't get an attack of opportunity. So
it like swings at you, but it misses.
Yeah.
It is now the thing's turn. It's gonna look at Sari and Popsicle and just like hold out one of its clawed arms, and breaking from the ice come these long whip-like vines. And Sari,
do you want a handshake?
And it like, swings its arm, and these like 3 vines swing at Sari. That's probably gonna miss. That's probably gonna miss. Are you for fucking real?
No.
What'd you roll?
Oh wait, that's fine. Actually, I rolled 8, 8, and 2.
Oof.
Yeah, I got a 17 as an AC. You hit. You miss.
Oh god damn it! Its pluses was plus 8, so even at that, it's still a 16 and miss. What the hell? Sorry, you double dutch from these vines.
Amazing.
Wow, this is really fun. It should be like an actual sport or something.
It swings its arm up again, and you just keep double dutch.
She's double dutch champion of the ice mountain.
Rowan's just watching this, like, wow.
Next up is Andre. Yes, Andre is still double dutching with Sari.
Amazing. I just imagine it's like really pissed off as it double dutches with Sari. Like, stop it.
It's Popsicle double dutching.
Let me see how good Popsicle's doing. Popsicle 18. Popsicle's doing great.
Amazing.
It's like bouncing around.
I don't know why we were so scared of this. I mean, Galdrea hit it a few times, and now it just wants to jump rope. This is fine.
I think Rev might be like off AFK for a second. So, sorry, you're up.
I don't know that I want to hit it necessarily.
You want to keep double dutch jumping, yeah.
I can't use this right now, but I just found a very good spell for the situation that we're in. Not for fighting, though.
Is it a humanoid?
It's an elemental.
So charm person doesn't work.
I would assume no.
What about hideous laughter?
You can absolutely try.
You have to make a wisdom saving throw And
I
I'm
rolled
casting it at 4th
Stop!
level.
Okay, let me try something.
Just stop. Stop.
I rolled another fucking 2!
Oh no, B.
No.
So, with wisdom... wisdom is -2.
Ah, shit.
Okay, you fall
so
prone and you're unable to stand up for the duration.
It just does like a... As it's double dutching, it like puts its other hand on its chest and seemingly starts laughing, trips.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess I win double dutch.
The other
That was
little...
fun.
It's still stuck there. I guess you're out of initiative?
Ah!
I solved your ice double dutch jump rope puzzle.
That worked.
Oh my god. It's amazing.
That is... Oh, that was gonna be so much more dramatic. I thought, oh, that's so funny.
We can still kill it. It's just laughing.
I was gonna say, you can let Galdrea get in another round of hits on it.
That's up to you. But I'll just say, now that it's like exposed, the careening icicles don't really matter, and you could just go right into that plant in the center if you wanted.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I send the druid in.
Can I do a thing?
Do a thing.
Yeah.
I have an idea. I do have plant growth. Could I use it on those vines so that they just like extend out and like break the ice that makes up this thing?
Yeah, you do
Like
that.
they grow so much that it just like breaks.
These vines and plants break out of the body. They start rooting themselves back into the dirt, and as you cast this spell, the little flowers start. This creature starts decaying, and in its place is growing these little white flowers.
Rowan just
Created
like
a-
smiles to herself.
Created a mountain garden. I don't know how that works, but you know
Mhm.
what? It's pretty. It's pretty
It's
and
kind of
aesthetic.
like what time of year is it currently? It's like spring. Yeah, that works.
And as this is happening, the caveway made by those little things has this big, has a big chasm, and you feel something as you get close to this chasm. You feel like you're close.
Ooh.
Okay.
This whatever presence that Delilah claimed to be feeling, like now you're starting to feel it. There's like this tingle, you're getting goosebumps, your hair stands on end. You go frigid for just a second.
Okay, I don't know if this will give me what I want, but I did just realize I have this very cool spell that might be useful in this situation. It's commune with nature.
Ooh.
You briefly become one with nature and gain knowledge of the surrounding territory. In the outdoors, the spell gives you knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you. In caves and other natural underground settings, the radius is limited to 300 feet. The spell doesn't function where nature has been replaced by construction, such as in dungeons and towns. So basically, if I do this, I will gain knowledge of, like, the surrounding territory as long as it is nature-based. But these, like, creatures are nature-based, so would I get to know if there were any more creatures, like, nearby?
Yeah, you would definitely tell that there are more creatures. But what you would be able to commune with by this newly formed garden is that that something in this cave, that presence, is what's creating these elementals. And that they work to mine out the mountain. You see now those little things carving into the stone and creating like blocks and bricks of stone and bringing them down into this cavern below. You see that thing with the giant vines being able to wrap itself around big blocks of stone and diamond and just tug them all the way down these ice caves. And and that one that you saw in the beginning carving in and with those horns and breaking away into the mountain for more mining to be done, carving its way into making new statues, new caveways and stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay. So the spell is to learn the location of things. That's kind of the purpose. So I now know, like, where these things are
You see them
located.
happening in the mountain and other places, but you see all of them are connecting towards this one deep cave, which is where you're about to enter. And in that
Okay.
cave, all you see is a crystal.
Okay, so I sat down in the middle of the garden that I made to do this little ritual, and so my eyes open, and I stand up, and I'm like, okay, I know what they're doing now, and I know where we need to go. There's this one big mountain with a crystal right at the center, and they're trying to get to it. And I think we need to go there.
And that's what we're feeling down that caveway? Jitter asks as he kind of like starts to descend.
I think.
I mean, it's worth a shot, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Definitely.
Okay. And Caleb runs back and goes, I think I lost him.
Oh no.
Did you kill? We double dutched.
No, I didn't kill them. I just ran with fire so long that I lost them.
Is Popsicle still okay?
Popsicle was just standing next to you this whole time.
Just vibing.
Yeah, he was double dutching with you. I rolled for that.
I'm just making sure, like, because we kind of ended the monster, it didn't kill Popsicle.
You did not kill Popsicle. Popsicle's
Okay,
just
good.
vibing.
Also, fun fact, Caleb, Popsicle does not taste like grape, even though he is purple now.
I could have told you that, but
Just tastes cold.
like ice? You licked an ice cube, sorry.
I mean, it did taste like cold and also like pain when I pulled my tongue off.
You
So
licked an
really
ice
cold.
cube, sorry.
Yeah, but it's purple.
Okay, guys, come on. I just start walking towards the mountain.
Yeah, Geldre is gonna stealth.
Okay. As you guys go deeper in, it like you guys, a lot of you guys just keep going in and moving, and as you go deeper, you hear a voice. And it's a voice I did not prepare for, so this is gonna be fun. Oh shit. You guys hear it, but it definitely doesn't notice Galdrea, who's stealth roll. And this blue crystal in the center of the room with these like ropes around it in this like small puddle of water, just like it doesn't speak, but it like you sense something in your mind, like static, and then you disturb my slumber.
Notos? No, I'm just kidding.
Notos?
Notos?
Yes, this is Notos' origin story, actually.
It's his first life out of 9.
Yeah, no. And
Sorry for waking you. Oh, I'm sorry, by the way.
what business do you have down here?
Curiosity.
Mountain Mama?
Take me home. Country roads.
You just see like
Country
inside
gnomes?
inside this crystal, like little lights are shifting inside and glowing and moving. And they kind of pause, coalesce, and then spread out as he speaks. And it's just, what business do you have here? And then they coalesce again, asking the same question twice.
Friendship? Adventure?
Do you seek
Love?
do you seek payment, or do you seek revolution?
Rowan, Gal, Andre, do we seek payment or revolution?
Gal's staying the fuck silent.
I don't think so. We just wanted to figure out what was going on in this mountain.
We see
I am the
answers.
mountain.
Oh, are you sure about that?
The mountain may as well be mine. Everything inside of it is mine. I fathomed it. I crafted the insides of it. I created the beasts that make this place up. It is mine, and you are trespassers.
Okay.
Well, sorry for disturbing your mountain pie. I start like, what?
Pauses and goes, Lord Aldred?
What?
That. Hey, Crystal, were you in a past life? And it just goes, I gave my soul to this crystal so that way my operation would never end.
Oh, whoa.
And now this kingdom flourishes because of me. This is no longer anyone's kingdom but my own. This mountain is my reign. This world is my reign. I will ensure that this place is treated well. I will ensure prosperity for my kingdom. And anyone who dares fight against me is trespassing.
So, okay. Gotta think about this for a second, because I'm doing this in Rowan's voice, but I probably shouldn't. So, he's mining the mountain
For eternity.
So that his kingdom will be rich, right?
He thinks so.
Yeah.
But you've never seen any of this mining stuff being put out into Timshul.
I see. So it's only for his kingdom?
Mountain itself. This cavern is ornate. Stone and diamond.
Oh. I see.
Uh-huh.
Is this hurting anyone or just like benefiting him?
Galdrea,
Like,
Yes.
roll perception, please.
Okay. She's trying to stay hidden as much as she can. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is 15 plus 6, 21.
You see, because everyone's kind of looking at the crystal at this moment, I assume.
mm-hmm.
Galdrea, you take a moment to really inspect the walls,
Mm-hmm.
and you see Earth Ganassi. Well, not necessarily Earth Ganassi anymore.
Oh god.
Encased in ice. What their once like stone-like features now white as snow, their hair powdered and their skin that color of an icicle.
Yeah.
And they are frozen inside the mountain.
Okay, do I get
But occasionally you see them stand at attention in the ice itself and march in place.
So I get the idea that this crystal is whatever force is controlling these Earth Ganassi?
Yep. And is using them to pilot those elementals.
All right,
I-
cool. I'm
I
going
see.
to attack the crystal.
Okay. Galdrea breaks out of stealth and just dives her blade into the crystal.
Yeah,
Wait,
and I wanna
Galdrea, what are
say,
you doing?
This was never your mountain. And I want to kind of gesture my head towards the walls and the Earth Ganassi and the walls. And I will make my attack. Oh, do I get advantage because would they be considered surprised?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright, yeet. Alright, that's like a 16 plus 11, 27.
Okay. You definitely just stab right into the crystal, and as you do, for a split second, it tries to split itself and form like these pincers out of the crystalline form, but you just stab in too fast.
Okay. Roll damage, should I?
No need.
Okay.
As you do this, the crystal starts to crack and shatter and fall apart. And then it begins to reform, swirling around, growing in size, and shaping itself to look more draconic.
Yeah,
Oh,
I figured. Alright, cool.
Like we
And
didn't
as-
fight enough dragons.
And as it
Always
reforms,
dragons.
It's not necessarily big. It still has to fit in this chasm, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But in the center of it is this pink stone, and in the pink stone you could see what looks like a humanoid shape.
Ooh.
Like silhouette. And the
Mhm.
silhouette points, and the dragon moves. The soul of Lord Aldrich is inside this dragon, fighting one last time to keep its prisoners in the mountain. Final boss time, everyone!
Woo! All right.
Ooh.
Roll initiative?
Okay.
Question mark.
Okay, so Rowan was a little bit confused about Galdrea just going right for it, because I don't think that she quite understood what was going on. However, when she did that communion with nature, you did talk about how she kind of... Did that help her to understand what he was doing?
I thought Galdrea pointed at the
Yeah,
wall.
Galdrea kind of pointed at the
Oh,
wall.
Galdrea
the
did
Earth
point
Ganassi
at-
in the wall. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so she knows what's going on now. I just wanted to make...
Everyone saw those Ganassi stuck in the mountain and pantomiming what you think you would see from those ice elementals and things like that.
Okay.
And the dragon in stone looks at you and goes, "Those fools have me to thank. They'll be useful for eternity."
No. No.
I
No,
don't
screw
like
that.
Okay,
Are we rolling initiative?
yes, you are.
Yeah. I already rolled. I rolled a 26.
Okay, that is exactly what you had last time, so that's fine.
Yep. Another 14 plus 12, so...
I got a 25.
Yeah,
And
sorry.
18 plus 7.
15?
Okay, and okay, that'll work. Galdrea, you're first.
All right. Having the same deal. Ooh, that's not super good. That's 15 to hit.
Let me check. You did already damage the crystal already, so
Yeah.
that hits.
Okay, cool. And then for my offhand, just in advance, yeah, that's 26 to hit. 16 plus 10.
Where are you hitting?
I'm going to aim for its legs.
Okay.
We'll do sneak attack first. Oh shoot, my d6s went everywhere. Okay, not a great roll. 10, 20, 25, 26 sneak attack damage. And then 1d6 fire damage. That's 4 fire damage. And then for the rapier, that's 7 piercing damage. And then 6 more damage on top of that.
And this is, I'm assuming, fire side, right?
Yeah, I'm on. It's back on fire.
You cleave through the leg, and just with the heat of the blade and just your raw strength, and maybe a little starlight glow on your tattoos for a moment, the leg flies clean off, and the creature.
Wow.
Whoa.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go for its other leg. The other attack freaking hit. I don't do nearly as much damage, but I think for this one, I might use my Star Touched damage ability.
Okay.
So that'll be... This is just with my normal +1 sword. So that'll be nice. 8 to start with, 8 piercing damage. And then I'm gonna use, like I said, Star Touched. That is a 10 on the d12, so that'll be 18 plus 5.
Okay. You don't come through that one as much, but
Yeah.
you notice cracking. And so the creature, kind of lets out a roar, and the wing, tries to use those crystalline wings to kick up stuff. But obviously it can't really fly with crystal wings, so it's more like kicking up dirt than anything.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the sense that those wings that this thing's body is really strong, because as its wings are clipping up against those walls, it's starting to make cracks form.
Right, cool. And she's not gonna run this time. She's actually gonna stay near it.
Okay. And it that silhouette looks at Galdrea and goes, "What purpose do you think those people will serve outside of these walls?" Anything they do outside of my glorious design will be a waste of their potential.
She doesn't say anything. She has nothing to say at this point. She's just focused on attacking.
Next up is Sari.
Alrighty. I've pre-prepared my dice for this.
Good.
Sari's gonna cast 4th level Thunderwave.
So cool. Where are you gonna hit it?
Sweet.
Ooh.
It's
See,
for
now
context.
What options do I have?
So there's the draconic head. There's like a stone draconic head. There's like where the chest area would be is where that core is, and the silhouette of this humanoid is. There are these 2 big crystal wings, smaller hands, a big long tail, and a half-cleaved leg. And now it's kind of like lifting itself off of its arms, and it's kind of looking more bipedal than it did before.
It does. Thunderwave is a 15-foot cube.
Right, so I guess it would hit the whole thing.
So she could hit all of it.
You could do that. I'm pro that. I'm down for that.
Cool.
Can you make a con save?
This thing can. It is a crystal, so it's a little. I don't know how good Constitution is for a walking piece of rock, but it is also rock.
Probably not good.
So that's a 9 plus. Yeah, it's not great.
Is it under 15?
Oh yeah, I rolled a 9.
Okay. There's all my 4th level spell slots. And I've got out 5d8 to prepare for this.
Whoa!
Okay. So that's 1, 2, that's 12. 16 points of damage.
You blast this thing in this cube, and those wings like beat back and hit those walls again, causing more visible cracks. And it just the silhouette looks at Sari and goes, "What are you doing?" They have no home outside this cave. Think about how long these people have been gone. There's no place for them. Their families are long since extinct. There's no hope for them. Let them live out their days being useful at least. That's the most mercy I could have ever provided.
You see, when you sound like that, though, you don't sound like you're gonna help these people. And
The
she kind of
dragon comes down and roars instead of answering you.
Can I do a bonus action and do flurry of blows, maybe?
What do you want to hit?
I
will say an option for things to hit is those cracked walls.
She notices the cracked walls. She gonna punch the cracked walls.
Sorry, you run from it, and it's gonna try and bite you as you leave.
Okay.
So let me try. It rolled a 4, so whoever thought that the stone would have good reflexes, it slowly misses you, and you just run and make a running punch into the wall.
Okay, do I get to roll?
Roll to hit. There's a hit roll would be less if you hit the wall, or more like if you do damage or to your wall or your hand.
That was a 21 to hit the wall?
Okay. Don't roll damage because it's a wall, just roll your hits.
Okie doke. I get to hit twice because flurry blows. That's a 7 plus 10. That's 17.
Alright, you punch this wall twice and chip away, and an Earth Ganassi, or once Earth Ganassi, falls out. And they look at you and they kind of rub their eyes and go, "What? Who? Where am I?" And the dragon sees this, and some of the light from the crystal starts to turn to gray, and that crystal becomes more of just sedimentary stone. "What are you doing?" And you see this humanoid shadow just clutch at its heart as if it just suffered pain there.
Hi, my name is Sariana. Sorry. Who are you, new friend that she's shaking her hand out to relieve the stinging as she's talking. Just, who are you, new friend that I freed from the Ow, that hurts. Wall?
My name was Granite, but I don't think that's right anymore. And this person like kind of looks at their white hair and their snow, and they just go like, call me Chris.
All right. Nice to meet you, Chris.
They nod and look at the others and go, you're gonna save my friends, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I might want to get some gloves first.
Okay. Rowan, you're up.
Okay, so I see that happen, and I'm not gonna target him. I'm gonna try to get more people out of these walls, because that seems to hurt him. So, I'm going to do, let me see. I have a few ideas for what might be best for this. I also have Thunder Wave.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have Mold Earth, but I don't know if that'll do what I want it to.
Mold Earth is a lot more like shaping stuff and less like shaking stuff.
Yeah, so I think that I'm gonna cast another Thunder Wave.
Okay. There's no real need to con save for a wall, but it's a 30-foot cube, you said, right? That's the size?
Yeah.
Okay. So you blast this thunder wave into the wall where Sari made a dent, and it just shatters wide open, and 3 more of these Ganassi like shake up and wake up. And you see the dragon like roar again, and more of the crystal like fading out, and the head starts like eroding now, the head of the dragon, and the wings start to like lose their luster, and this core just starts to shrink in its once magnificent purple color, and it points at Rowan and goes, "Stop, you don't know what you're doing! You're damning them to a life of useless service! There's no place for them outside of these walls. They're only safe with me where I can use them."
For
You
what?
might think that, but you'd be surprised at what people can do when they're given the opportunity.
And I wish that I had said that before I cast the spell, because that would have been cooler, but
It's Jitter's turn.
someone else do something cool.
And Jitter's gonna look at Galdrea and just go, "So, I have an idea.
Okay.
Sorry, punch the wall, yeah?"
Yes.
Yeah, ow.
He rubs his hands together and go, "I can't punch a wall, but I can." He casts Bigby's hand.
Nice.
Nice.
The hand like clenches up into a fist, kind of wiggles a little bit as Jitter does, and he just swings it into the wall at max force.
Nice.
And it like this other wall just has a few ice Ganassi come out, and the dragon, like each time another Ganassi is freed, it like loses more of its shine. This time one of the arms erodes away completely, and it like starts looking like it's limping towards you guys.
Well, isn't one of its legs just straight up chopped off anyways?
Yeah, so now it's like one leg and one arm, and the arm is using it to like pull this hefty body of stone towards you.
Oh no.
Like, it is kind of pitiful, admittedly. Jiro looks at Galdrea and just like gives her 2 thumbs up. And
She
the
gives
big-
like one thumbs up, like weirdly around the hilt of her sword, so the sword like goes sideways in a weird way.
Oh. And with Caleb's turn, let's see what he... Caleb has a lot of offensive spells. This might be a problem. Oh. Actually, this might actually be really cool. Caleb is going to cast Wall of Ice, but he's going to make the Wall of Ice crack into the wall.
Nice.
Yes.
Another wall!
Nice.
Sweet.
And it just breaks through, and the other arm falls off. And now it's just this... The wings are starting to wilt, and it just looks at all of you with this weak head, and the core is now on the floor, and you can't even see its like shadow anymore, the silhouette. The dragon's just looking defeated and humbled as you guys are breaking these people out. Top of the order, Gal, you're back.
Alrighty. Do I have enough time to like ask, like, if I were to yell to everyone else, like, should I go for the core? Would I still get like an action bonus action?
Oh, for sure. Talking is a free action.
Yeah, cool. So she kind of yells to everybody else, like, should I go for the stone? or the crystal or whatever.
Mm,
Hmm.
I don't know.
There's
I
very
feel like
few
he might be beyond help, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right. Well, she's just gonna go for the wings then.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I actually already rolled. I pre-rolled this turn for the first attack. So the first attack is 22 to hit.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah.
And then from there it is 39 because it didn't attack her. 39 damage plus
Jump
1 fire damage.
and just
Ooh, that's a lot.
right through the stone joint that connects the wing to the rest of the dragon, and the wing falls and slides, and almost like a sled, slides right into the last wall.
Oh,
Ah, nice.
And the other wing erodes and does the same thing, sliding into the wall, and now it's just this humble little stone with only the dragon head poking up and the core itself.
All right. I'm not gonna let this dragon take over anyone else like Galdrea was taken over. She's gonna go for the core with her last attack.
Okay, roll to hit.
That is an 18 plus 10, so 28.
Say no more.
All
How
right.
do you want to do this?
Oh, fuck yeah. She wants... Can she work with Jitter and, give him kind of a signal? And can Jitter, lift her up and then drop her onto the core so she lands on it and pierces the core with her rapier?
Yes.
Ooh.
Little hand gesture, and I'm gonna assume you're married, you hang out all the time, you probably trained together. So, Jitter sees that and, sees the Big B's hand and grins, and moves the hand, grabs the head of the dragon with the Big B's hand, and flips. Where once the core was on its belly, now it's on its back, and the core is like a direct target. And with the dragon flipped over, the hand kind of lays down a bit, and just kind of flings you with just its fingers, just fling.
Hell yeah. She does a backflip and then lands onto the core and pierces it.
Jitter probably pressed the flint to get you extra air. And just right into the center, and as you're just, it's almost like you're drilling through this thing with the force you're pulling in, you know?
Yeah.
And the head starts to erode, and the core starts to break, and you just hear more icicle shattering sounds, and this purple light just blinds you for a moment, but you keep going, and you just hear screaming that was once powerful and regal, slowly, as if it was aging in its scream, from powerful and regal to old and withered, and then silence. And the core light goes out.
She gets up, cleans off her sword, puts it back in the sheath without a word.
And at that, the walls in the mountain start to just rumble and shake. The last bits of those Ganassi inside are broken free, and all of them, confused about their new form and their new lives, look at all of you. And Caleb just looks at all of them and goes, "Okay, I want to protect all of you. We'll get you a home in Timshul. Let's get out of here."
Yeah, let's run. She
And-
starts cartwheeling.
And sorry, the only one of these elementals and things, as you're running, you notice all the elementals look turned off. As the best word I could put, as if they were in the middle of doing something and then they just fell over.
Popsicle, okay.
Popsicle, however, seems to have some, is just running and skipping beside you.
Aww.
I love Popsicle with my entire heart. Can Sari try and wake up the other ones by tapping them?
The other ones are shut off.
Okay.
What
So if
you
she touched them, they wouldn't turn purple like Popsicle.
No, they're all grayed out and shut down. What Caleb explains is Caleb just goes, what probably happened, sorry, as they're running, is you probably bonded with Popsicle the way that these Ganassi bonded with the other elementals. So maybe the reason that Popsicle didn't shut down is because
I'm still alive?
and want to be bonded to them. I think when we broke them free, they freed themselves from their bond. You know what I mean? Like you want Popsicle to stick around. So I think that's why it didn't shut off.
Okay.
That's my guess, though. We could probably do more research at home. Speaking of which, run!
Everyone run! She picks up Popsicle and puts him like in her bag and just starts cartwheeling out.
Oh.
And you guys run back up and you're realizing like you came in through a sled flue and now
Oh man, I realized I said I was gonna use Coco for something and I didn't.
Oh no.
As you're riding
Yay.
Coco, there's probably like 20 of these Ganassi running behind you, just like kind of concerned, a little confused, but Jitter is like behind all of them, like shouting encouragement, just go, 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 go.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're going, you see the part where you broke in, but there's no way out because there was an ice flue that got shattered.
Mhm.
And then Delilah,
Woo.
this like
yeah.
kind woman spirit, like looks at all of you and just like makes this upwards at water slide, I guess. It defies logic, but she's a spirit, so who cares?
Cool.
And you guys just slide up a slide somehow. Who cares?
With enough
And-
traction, it's possible.
Yeah. And it's water pushing you up, so.
Yeah.
And you guys make it back to the center where Delilah like looks at all of you, gives you 2 thumbs up, and silently like cracks her knuckles, snaps her fingers. And you look outside, and it's warm. Really warm. For Timshul. So like 60, 70 degrees.
I take off my jacket.
And you hear Delilah like clear her throat like I just did and go, maybe it's time we had a summer, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys now look outside and there's the sun coming in and flowers are blooming. It's summer in Timshul.
Woo!
And that is where we will end the session.
Nice.
Oh, yay.
It's summertime. Oh no, Popsicle's gonna melt.
Popsicle!
Is this the plot of Frozen? Question mark.
Yes.
Popsicle, no! Don't worry, Popsicle's fine. They're a magic elemental.
They're magic snow machine.
Magic.
Magic. Well, thank you guys for listening.
Thanks
does-
for coming. Enjoy the convention.
Yes, have fun, guys.
Also, Craig isn't leaving.
No.
Hi, Craig.
Craig.
Buddy
has
become
Powell, friend of
sentient.
mine.
Craig, buddy.
Hey, I know you want to hang out with us some more, but please get
Please.
out.
Craig!
Get out of our house.
Leave. I'm begging you.
Get out of our house. Please. We love you. Thank you for doing your good recording job, but we need you to get out.
Leave.
Craig, please.
Craig, leave.
Craig.